Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Welcome, welcome. Go ahead and do my daily challenge real quick. Wow, Azalea got 9-1. Like everyone's messed up this one. But getting the last one right is pretty good. Hubro got the last one right too. Nice. All right. Okay, this one should just be a straight up cut, I believe. This is interesting. So if I connect, they're going to reduce the eye space. If I go here, they're going to double Atari. So it looks like I need to go here. And if they go here, I have to take and give up 5 stones. And if they go there and I connect, they just descend. But it's got to be one of these two moves. I think I just have to give up the 5 stones. All right. If I Atari right here, and they connect, this is a snapback. And if they take, I take. This looks pretty straightforward. Okay, this one, I don't see a second eye anywhere, so it looks like I just have to save these 4 stones. And I want to say I go right here, because if I go straight down, they just Atari, and when I connect, it's a self-Atari. Yeah, I want to say it's right here. Ooh, I'm bad at these. I'm bad at these. I'm bad at the 9 space eye in the corner. Okay, okay. So if I just block, they're gonna play here. Then I go here, they go there. I take. They go there. I connect, they reduce. And then it's eye versus no eye. If I go here, they jump. If I go here, you have 2 options. If they go here, and I go to make the eye, hello cat. If I go here and they go here, and I make the eye, they're gonna go here and connect. So if I go here, they go there, I have to Hane. Then they go here, but then I Hane this way, and it's mutual life. So here, here, Hane, there. I want to say mutual life's the answer. I was wrong. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Hello, Mothworks and Rikiki. If I played in the middle, they would do a one-space jump at the top. If I go right here, they're going to play right here, and I'm dead. We go right here, Atari, I take, they extend, and I'm dead. We go right here, they go there, I Atari, they take. If I go in the corner, I'm dead, so I have to jump. They go. I descend. Go here, I go there, they go there, I go there, and that's 3 in a row. So it's dead. Hello, Arsa-chan. What if I go over here? Go over here, they descend, I Atari, they take, and then I go over here. That is alive. And so if they descend, go over here, they Atari, and then there. So I want to say this is the answer. Hey! Okay. And then this last one, I'm probably going to have to just skip because I don't know how to solve these usually. I'm going to assume it's not a ko. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh. No, I'm going to assume it's not this. But maybe it is. Yeah, I didn't think it was. All right, let's just look at the two that I got wrong. This one, explore. That was not where I would have played. Disadvantages ko is correct? That had mutual life. I had this move. If they go here, I go here. That's mutual life. So that means if they go here, I go here. So what if they go here, here, here? No, that's also mutual life. Maybe it's here. You go here. That would do it. That would do it. Got it, got it, got it. And then this one, not a ko, was descend. Descend and then empty triangle, guys. That's the answer, huh? Wow. 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 Descend and then empty triangle. Crazy. Okay, so Arsa. Okay. Ooh, look, you're at the peak. You're about to be stronger than average as you improve. You'll be getting better than everyone else. Slippery slope now. Okay, you said the latest game. WB Medging Title Tournament. What's WB Medging Title Tournament? Latest live game? unranked game. There we go.
Review started.
Okay, and then I have that one. Next. Okay, let's see how we're doing. We're reviewing for black. Okay. Okay. Against the Colo. Is it behind? Am I lagging a lot? No, I'm not lagging that much. Maybe refresh. So this is fine, but what concerns me is that you are leaving these 3 stones floating, and we're 12Q. At 12Q, we need to learn how to make bases. Like that. And learn how to settle our position. Because if we don't, and we end up with a floating group, we usually don't have the tools necessary to handle it. Okay. So I would 3-3. And that is because if they played this way, this K 3 stone's out of position. They might play it this way though. So maybe I'm wrong. It is a big move. That is a very big move. What are your thoughts on recommending 3-3 when people often fail Sumego? Like what level we talking? There's like 1,000 life and death problems for 3-3. Hello, Pinfell. So if you want a 3-3, I think there's lots to learn. So I don't really say avoid it because there's a lot of go problems to learn with the 3-3. Yeah, but how will they learn? They're not doing go problems usually. So if they never 3-3, they're never going to learn it. That's the issue. It is their job to review the game and learn it when they mess it up. So if you're going to review your games, 3-3. If not, don't 3-3. If you're not going to review and learn from your mistakes, then don't 3-3. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I have an entire set on Sumego Dragon for helping with the 3-3 that I made for my students. Let's see, go to home. You don't have to play it. Oh, hey, McGo, welcome, welcome. You don't have to play the 3-3 invasion, but you need to still know it. So the set that I made for my students, where's my sets? Puzzles, sets. Then I need my J group sets. It's not just J group, it also has like the smaller versions of the 3-3 invasion as well. So it's corner life and death. Let's see, J group, 20 problems. Yeah, so this is the set I gave my students, but they are subscribed on Sumego Dragon. So this is the life and death problems that you can find in the corner. Use some common life and death shapes. And this is the J group, introduction to J group, basically, where it's mostly played out already. And then it just teaches you more J group stuff, going on more J group stuff. And then it gets to the J group And then it gets to stuff even I struggle with because I keep forgetting the answer. This one's descend down, right? This is where I should know, but I keep forgetting. And I've looked at this problem so many times. I want to say it's descend down. Is it a co? Yeah. They can get quite difficult, but it's pretty good to learn all of these. So here's the link for that. Yeah, it is open reviews for Kiki. There's the link for that for those who are on Mega Dragon. To be fair, I actually forgot the descent again, but then I saw it come up on Batch Stream again. I keep forgetting that descent exists. Like, I've learned that descent like 5 times, and I keep forgetting it. That's probably why I'm not stronger ago, because I keep forgetting stuff. All right, I will put that in my tab. So we'll put that in the queue. Okay, so this is a very dangerous shape if you don't know what you're doing. So at 12Q, we can just get away with jumping, which is fine. And then do it, because now it's a tiger's mouth. Right. That's probably the safer thing to do at 12Q. You can do this, but you need to have a response to this peep. I kind of like this move, and then go here. Because now it's still a tiger's mouth, but you pushed them down a little bit more. I'm curious what the AI says. Block, I would not have guessed block. I looked at this move as well, but I wouldn't have guessed block. So yeah, so this move I think is nice. Okay, so the AI says Knight's move. The block I wouldn't have seen, but the AI says Knight's move is okay. But I don't like that for 12Q. I think you should play the diagonal at 12Q, because Knight's moves have cutting points and it's really difficult to play them. Yeah, I think I would like to fix the double peep, which is not as big now. So now I think I don't know, maybe you could still play the diagonal. Because now you can just sacrifice the stone. It doesn't matter, right? You have a lot of floating groups, and this is a Knight's move. And Knight's moves have cutting points. But if you just jump, they're going to get 4th line territory. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say, whenever they play the one space pincer, just 3/3. It's so much easier to play, and if they do this, it's okay. You're alive, and if they do this, it's pretty easy life as well. So I think if you just know the 3/3 life, it's a lot easier to play, because this is a lot more abstract, and abstract usually becomes a weak group at 12Q. But okay, let's see how this goes. Like, you're not making a mistake yet. You're just playing things that I think are going to lead to mistakes. So just jumping in the corner would be much easier. Okay, this looks wrong, because this is just a straight cut. At least play a Knight's move. Yeah, this just looks like the wrong spot. You could also cap. Cap is interesting, or maybe attach. Very global Moyo, but I don't know. No, we respond to touching moves. Touch Nobi, either here or here. Touch Nobi is one of our basics. Get this move. Move would be nice. Hello, Ginger. Okay. I think I would like this Tiger's Mouth because there is a cutting point right here. So with 2 cutting points, maybe there's some Aji. Yeah, I was looking at the cap too. Looking at that too. So only having 1 cutting point makes it a lot easier to deal with than having 2. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I can agree with that. Yeah, okay. I really want you making your bases. Yeah, I have 2 games tabbed if you want to add yours to the list. I really don't like this. Just protect your cutting points, and when they do that or whatever, just get your base. I really don't like this cut. I want to say it's here. M18 attaches a gift. Yeah, I want to say it's here, but this is not 12Q. Problem is you're in a situation that's not 12Q. So annoying. Maybe it's fine though. Maybe here then? Maybe. Don't peep cutting points. Very bad. Don't Nobi peep. Don't Nobi peep. I would shoulder. I much prefer the shoulder hit over being 1 space away. The quadrant that you were building is here, not here. So either cap or double Hane. Actually, it's not even, you don't even have to double, that's a ladder. So cap or Hane. Hane looks really big. Yeah, Hane looks really big. Probably 1 space jumps are nice. Easier. This is cuttable, cuttable. This is cuttable. Thank you for the weak group. They didn't check their cut. They didn't check their cut. Knight's moves are cuttable. Knight's moves are cuttable. Not cutting the Knight's moves. This is the perfect position to be cutting things with. So many Knight's moves. There's so many Knight's moves. Now, you block the slide with a diagonal. If you play here, I'm just going to walk up through your shape. You block the slide with a diagonal and then a Hane. I have no idea what this move is. This looks like a misclick. Your shape's kind of getting wrecked right now, but I think that was because of the original move, not the follow-ups. There's still a cutting point. There's still 2 cutting points here. Oh, hey! Hey, look at you finding the cutting point of the night. Oh. What? Got it! Got it! Kill the thing! Kill it all. Oh, you hate to see it. Okay, so this and this shows me that you do not value cutting points because you actually force your opponent to fix the cut twice. So do not play moves that force your opponent to fix their cuts. You should be trying to find timings to cut them if you can. And if you can't, you should leave it alone. Because twice in this game, you have... Actually, 3 times, because you fixed this one too. 3 times, you fixed your opponent's cutting point. And they were like game-deciding cutting points almost. In the center right here. So huge things. Yep, Knight's moves are cuttable. Huge moves that you just fixed for your opponent. Shoulder hits. I think the rest is going to be in-game. Yeah, I think the rest is going to be in-game. So I want to say the big thing to think of is the cutting points. If you're on Semi-Go Dragon, I recommend disconnect problems. That will be helpful to get your eyes just looking for the cutting points. Yeah, I think that's good enough for this game. All right, let's move on to the next one. We're reviewing for black. Why are you 3Q?
Review started.
You should be 1Q. Why are you lower on OGS than you are on Fox? Don't play on OGS very much. Well, you have this week. This week you have. Looks like you're 50-50 though. You have 2 resignations though. You gave me the one that you lost by 11 points instead of the ones you lost by resignation. Why are you losing by resignations? Half of your losses are resignations. I think you should get to 1Q. Well, you got to take your games more seriously, I think. I think you can pull off 1Q. I think you're not taking them seriously enough. Because on Fox, you're much higher ranked than this. So I think take your OGS games more seriously, because on Fox, you have a higher rank. Like, aren't you 4th on Fox? Like 4th on Fox trying to get to 5 on? Yeah, this is fine. I think I would go ahead and play it out. I still don't fully understand this move, unfortunately. I think I would go ahead and play it out. You would not. You would not play this out right now. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter. They're both 0. Both AI moves. I'm surprised this turn is so big. Black has a ladder, but there's something about the flexibility. Like I said, I don't fully understand it. Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure if you needed to finish the corner before this extension or not. Looks like it's fine. Okay, now I don't know what to do. Now I'm stuck in directional play. Maybe I would just double Hane for some territory. Yeah, maybe I would just go here and double Hane. Just get some territory. Okay. Okay. I clearly don't value G16 enough. I don't value this enough. So that is something for me. You said this is a misclick. Okay. Don't misclick. Very important not to misclick. Yeah, this is really big. I would have probably played here, but this is better because it has to do with the liberties. Cap. The AI says cap. Right here. AI is too strong for me. I would cap. No, no, I have told you this so many times. It's the elephant's eye. It's the elephant's eye. You play a knight's move to the elephant. You don't ever push the elephant. The elephant is too fat to push. You are not strong enough. You have to be 9p to push the elephant. I would prefer something over here. I prefer threatening to do that. What does the AI say? It's never what I play. I wouldn't say never. Sometimes it is, I guess. Oh, this is so bad. This right here, you have cut yourself not once, but twice. So you have a broken shape right here and a broken shape right here. So this is very bad shape. White is getting pierced too. I do agree with that. I do agree. If I was white, I might have played something like this. It is here? That is surprising. Wait, how come you can sack them now? What's the difference? What's the difference? I guess a Panuki? That's pretty different. See? The AI doesn't care about the 4 stones either. I didn't care about the 4 stones, but the AI also doesn't care about the 4 stones. Therefore, it shouldn't matter. But the AI is like, no, your move sucks for some reason. The 4 stones are not that important. Almost a point. Yeah, therefore, I'm as good as the AI, right? I don't know. This is everyone's getting cut. Everyone's getting cut. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Maybe here. I don't know, this isn't that bad, I guess. Oh, my heart. It's so beautiful. Don't you love it when your opponent gives you that tiger's mouth? It's so nice of them. No, double honey. Double honey that. Oh, it's so nice getting that tiger's mouth. You gotta love it. Gotta say thank you to your opponent when they give you that tiger's mouth. This is not good shape. Can you just push and cut? Like, is there anything wrong with this? I don't know. You can be added to the queue. So I have you tapped now. But there's someone else in front of you as well. AI doesn't even care about this. AI's like, no, just go over here, dude. Just go build your stuff. Yeah, go build your stuff. You're fighting over Dame. This is another broken shape. This is like the third time you've broken your own shape. I guess it's okay. Yeah, it's probably fine. No, you have to give up the stones. That's the way this works, right? Well, then why are we even doing it? But you can't just play this and die. Like, that's not okay. You can't just play it and die. Yeah, you can't just play it and then just give it up. That doesn't make any sense. There you go. Now you're getting to some big stuff. Black needs some territory. Black needs some cash. I honestly don't know what to play. I guess it's fine. That makes sense. That makes sense. Cut, obviously. Oh, why didn't I see that? That makes sense. Cut your opponent in your Moyo. I didn't consider it, and I don't know why. This is broken shape number 4. I probably would have just went here. Or here. Yeah, basically do your move without the peep. You have the right idea. You definitely have the right idea, but you don't need the peep. Do we have to respond? Okay. Okay. Ooh, Night Moves are cuttable. Night Moves are cuttable. Night Moves are cuttable. Eh. I guess. Nope, you have to go. You can't do that. You can't play this empty triangle. That's not gonna work. Yeah, you can't do the empty triangle. This is ugly. If you're not going to double Hane, then just Nobi. Why give white this move? Maybe here first. This is pretty big. This is silly. This is silly. That was that was silly. I don't know what you thought you were doing, but you didn't do it. Yeah, you didn't read that right. More Go problems. More Go problems. No, be tricky, be sneaky about it. I guess it's fine. Whatever. Maybe it's fine. I'm overthinking it. I feel like there's something down here that could be done. One thing that I know you don't do is you don't count the value of your in-game moves. Let me see. If I am white, I would first check this move. And if that didn't work, I would check this move and this move. I might also check this move. So in a game, I would check these 4 moves. Maybe here as well. I don't think this one's going to do much, though. So I think I would narrow it down to those 4. And then if I go here, push. Yeah, okay. I think I could have found that move. If I was playing the game, I think I could have found this. Which means you should have seen it. Because you're the one playing the game. You would check L5. If white plays L5, I can go here. Yeah, I think you do not count your in-game, which is probably another rank for you. Like, the difference between Fox 4 Dawn and 5 Dawn for you could literally just be counting your in-game. Guys, we're 3Q. We're at 3Q, okay? We are 3Q. How are we not reading this? How is this being played? Like, why did this get played out by white? Why did white do this? We're at 3Q, almost Dawn level, and we played that out. This is passing. Okay, it's Sente. You're right. That's a co-threat, though. Ow, hi, cat. That's a co-threat. I'm looking at here, 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 and here. And that's a 2-point move. That's a 1-point move. That's a 2-point move. That's a 2-point move. This feels like a 1-point move in Sente, which is 2 points, but it's a co-threat. You always save co-threats for the end because a half-point co can sometimes decide games. So if it's a co-threat, because it'll never be your opponent's, it'll always be yours, save it as a co-threat. This is Dame, or half a point. Okay, and it's more than half a point. I'm sorry, it's more than half a point. It's just unnecessary. There's a Seki in the corner. Hi, cat. Yeah, you have to connect first. Okay, White did see it. This is Dame, right? Yeah, you played Dame. Hey, remember that co-threat? Remember that co-threat at R19? Would have been helpful, wouldn't it? All of this, I think, could have been better. And this fighting right here. Also, notice how little profit you got in the center. Still a point on the board. We didn't play. Are you talking about the Dame right here? I'm surprised I didn't get counted automatically, but okay. Probably should have gotten counted automatically, but whatever. Yeah, I want to say the shape right here and your end game. But I really think if you take your time more... Oh, and whatever this was. Don't do that. I mean, your end game could have come up with 10 points easily. I think your end game can be improved 10 points quite easily. You shouldn't be 3Q. You gotta work on your discipline on OGS. Because if you can fight like a 4-don or 5-don on Fox, you should be able to get to 1Q on OGS. It means you're missing some fundamentals. So yeah, that means you need more OGS games than Fox games. In in-game, it's not about studying, it's about keeping Sente as long as you can. Just read it and say, do I get Sente, yes or no? Yeah, so Mega Dragon doesn't have enough in-game. We need to add more. Okay, hopefully you found that helpful. Next up is Rikiki.
Review started.
And before we jump into this game, I do want to give a shout out to our sponsor, because I am able to teach you guys as much as I am, thanks to our sponsor. Today is Go Congress. Open that up. We are going to be going to the US Go Congress in Texas. If you are going, we hope to see you there. There's also a Congress in Europe. This is the biggest Go event in the country. Hundreds of Go players. We've been doing interviews about previous Congress attendees as well. If you haven't seen that, check out the YouTube channel. We have been doing lots of interviews. Yeah, let's go ahead and watch the trailer.
This is the US Go Congress. the largest and most comprehensive Go event in North America. Every year, nearly 500 amateur players of all skill levels gather to compete in the thrilling U.S. Open tournament. At the same time, the prestigious Masters tournament hosts dozens of professionals and top amateur players from around the globe. There's something for players of all levels. 9x9 and 13x13 small board challenges, blitz and rapid games, seniors
two
and
places.
women's tournaments, even the madness of Crazy Go. Prizes and recognition await the winners at the closing awards dinner. But the true highlight is the welcoming and vibrant community. Reconnect with old Go friends and make new ones from across the world. Attend inspiring lectures by seasoned professionals, teachers, and streamers. Test your skills against your favorite pros in simultaneous exhibition games.
Paddock Club is
Each
one of the
year,
two.
The Congress takes place in a different U.S. city. This year, the 41st annual event is heading to Austin, Texas, one of the fastest growing cities in the U.S.
Where are you? Are you in
celebrated for
Europe
its
or
unique
North
food
America?
scene and legendary live music. In your free time, explore the surrounding area's many attractions for some unforgettable sightseeing memories. It's all happening July 12th through the 20th here in Texas. Get ready. This one is going to be big.
So Paddock Club and the events calendar on the AGA site is two places. And then Paddock Club. But if you're in Europe, you're going to want to go to the European site. Let's do, where's events? Calendar. Yeah, there's two places, and then the Europe one, European Go Association. Sorry, I keep saying association. It's a federation, not association. And there's that one. Also click on the calendar. Those are the places where you can find events. But yeah, that is a Go Congress, the sponsor of today's stream. They have been updating my wife and I do plan to go, and they have been updating the pros, I believe. Who's coming? Where's the pro list? I know they updated it. Where's it at? Professionals, there we go. Chen Sun Chao, Duncan Lee, which I believe he's the one moving to Canada to teach Go. So that's awesome. Yun Yong, very strong female professional. Yulin Yang, who taught Shy Ghost, who taught me. He's kind of like my grandfather teacher. Mingju's a really funny teacher if you get a review from Mingju. Hai Li's nice. I've seen Hai Li, but I haven't gotten a review. Ryan Lee's really strong. Alex just became pro. I've not attended one of his reviews sessions, but he's a new and upcoming pro who got accused of using AI because his play was so similar to AI. Because someone accused him of AI. There was no evidence of it at all, other than the fact that he was playing really AI-looking moves. But no, I think he was just that good. Because he's a brand new pro. He studies with AI all the time. No evidence of him using AI other than someone accusing it because his opening looked that good. That AI-like. Michael Chen. He's also a streamer, so if you get a chance to see him. Didn't he just win something, I believe? Yeah, I believe he just won a tournament in the last week or two. And Insong, who's not a professional technically, just saying, not technically professional. They consider him an honorary professional. He's as strong as some pros. But apparently, Ensong is incomparable to Dong Hun Lee. Apparently, Dong Hun Lee is like much stronger than Ensong. Like much stronger than Ensong. Way stronger than Ensong. So it'll be very interesting. I want to play him maybe. I think I'd love to play him. If I'm lucky, I might try to get him to do some Mega Dragon if I can get a time and see if he can do Puzzle Rush. That's a difficult question to answer because if Ensong was a professional, he would also be studying more than teaching. So he would be stronger than he is if he was a pro. But he would have the potential to get to the mid Dawn ranks probably. I don't know if he could be 9P though. I don't think he's Korean 9P. Hard to say. I think he could pull off mid pro, but I don't think he's 9 on pro. Donghun's really strong. Where is he at in the rankings? Let's see, Mega Dragon / SGF list. Professional rank. And then find, what was it? DONG. 28th in the world. Looks like 5th in Korea. 5th in Korea. I have not. I've seen him playing on Fox, but is that what you're talking about? When he plays, records himself playing on Fox? Ensong's a fantastic teacher, though. He's really good at teaching. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this game. Oh, is it? Gotcha. Okay, we're reviewing for white. What rank is this? Already like black. 5 Dawn Taijum. I hate playing this game as white. It's fine. Like, this is AI. Like, all of this is AI. But I hate playing white in this position. I'm not this type of player. I want to say here. Or Tanuki. Of course. Tanuki. Easy peasy. I don't like this move. I think this move is not good. Feels a little off in slack. Someone's doing something wrong. There should not be a jump. Yeah, I see this a lot. It gets recommended a lot. This jump is too much. Okay, so this is the one that's too much. Hello, I will add you to the queue. You might be the last one we do. But jump. Everybody jumps all day long. It's too much. Like, you can't just jump. One of the moves, at some point, it has to be bad. Maybe I would lean a little bit stronger. Now, AI says to attack up here. So maybe this is too direct. But I think I would have leaned. Jump is easy to read, but you're freaking 5-don. Easy reading means your opponent can read easily too. So we have this one. We have Rikigi's right now. Then this one, which is HGH's. This one is Bert's, and then this one is CRZM. Well, that's why I said I would have done that, right? Put more pressure. But the AI says it's okay. AI says it's fine. No, this feels not good because now black can just do this, right? Yeah. Oh, this one's better? That makes sense. That makes sense. This one's better, yeah. This makes sense. Yeah. Don't peep it next to one space jumps. Give them bamboos. Come on. Someone's got to do something. Something here, maybe. Whatever. I think I would come up with this one or this one. I would never see that one. Yeah, you could just give up the 2. You already said that they're not valuable when you Tanuki'd earlier. You already got a Tanuki for the 2 stones, so it's fine. Jump, 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 jump. Everybody jump. Jump, jump, jumpy, jump, jumpy, jump, jump. This should never happen. Someone has to attack. Someone needs to attack. Oh man, it should just not happen. Do you know me? Maybe it's fine. Curious. Okay, it's take. I want to say this is bigger. I do not think you're going to build anything right here, since this is on the 4th line looking right into it. I think the only thing you're going to build is if you can get a wall right here to build this. So if we're looking for profit, I think this is 2 Gote, and black will be able to do something. Maybe start here to cancel out this section. So I think attack the Kosumi is probably where the money's at. Sure. Sure. Why not there? I would never find this move. I would never find that move. H2 is Sente for black. White is almost dying. That explains that move, though. So your judgment's clearly correct. I don't know if I would have made that judgment call. Because even knowing about this move now, I think I would have still played here, because if they do that, then I would just do that. Which means probably black will attack from this way, and you're going to get uncomfortable. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I probably would have Tanuki'd as well. But I'm also 5-don, 6-don Fox. Like, I barely was holding 6-don Fox, and that was months ago. So, yeah, I would not have, I don't know if I would have found this move. But it makes a lot of sense in hindsight. Yep, this is pretty expected. Apparently this is just really big. Sorry, I'm only a mid-don. Excuse my mid-donness. Excuse my poor mid-donness. I would read. I would just read. I would just read because there's nothing I can come up with in 30 seconds. Like, I have no idea what I would do here. I would spend a lot of time here. Yeah. This is looking okay. However, this move didn't get all that much value, I think, because nothing came out of this for either side. So I want to say this is good for black because black has more points. I felt so unnecessary. Probably here, though. Probably here because of this double peep. Now it's looking close to endgame as long as you're not dying. Yeah, probably this might be too soon. Play this out. Looks like it's okay. Yeah, I was thinking it was endgame. So yeah, 0, looks like 0.4, 0.8. I think I would have probably played here or here. Here as well. I would have started endgame, but it looks like this move's okay. But I would have been starting endgame at this point. Why not P10 instead of Q12? P10 instead of Q12. Hello, Sunday. Here does leave an elephant's eye. So going along with your idea, what about here instead? I probably would have thought of this because I would have been looking at the eye space. Here, because of this Haji, I would have probably looked at here or here. I would definitely go back. I would never do this. The cutting points are everywhere. Oh man, I would never do that. It looks like white should get cut to pieces right now. Like white should die. White should die somewhere. Yeah, you outplayed black here. This is why the A move should have been at B and C. Should have been at bamboo. Bamboo's much stronger. Do you have to connect? Yeah, it's big. -11. I'm sorry, I am wrong. Not big at all. Not big at all. This shape doesn't work, right? It's got to be here or here. This one has the clamp. No, it doesn't. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Okay. Looks like some endgame though. Does have some endgame, which makes it a minor mistake. Usually you don't push, usually you block and leave the clamp. So usually pushing's bad. Wait, what? No, black can't be dead. No, black's not dead because these 3 stones are dead. That looks Gote. That looks Gote. Abort. Abort. I think that's not good. That looked pretty Gote. Oops. That's looking pretty Gote. Negative 4.1, really? What makes this so much better? Why? It all looks pretty dead. Oh my gosh. Is it a mutual life? Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I can't read that far. I can't read that far. I can't read that far. You lose 5 points in the mutual life co-looking whatever. I can't read that far. I'm sorry. Need a 9p. Need a 9p. Yeah. I don't even think I would have done this. I think I would have just immediately. Wait. No. No. Okay. Okay, okay. Then don't fix there. Fix here. This is the shape we should know at this level. Yeah, we should fix here. Then we can Hane. Wait, no, 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 no. Fix here. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. The thing is, 5 Dons know about this Tsuji. 5 Dons know this exists. We know it's there. We know from our Joseki knowledge and studies, we know it's there. We know that shape exists. So this should not happen. And black didn't read it far enough. What does this even do? Oh, yeah, duh. Makes sense. Makes sense. Black did not read that far enough. Yeah, this is kind of on Black's reading right now. Black needs more Go problems. I would have played. I would have seen this. I would have seen this. I would not have fallen for that. I would not have seen that. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have seen that one. I would have seen this. And then I probably would have ended up in a Seki or something. I probably would have ended in like a mutual life situation. I may have counted here. If I'm playing in a tournament, I would count this. Online, I would probably play the -10. In a tournament, I might find the blue move. If I'm counting. Actually, no, I might find this in the game because it looks really dangerous, life and death problem. So I might have found that in the game. Because I could see up to this and be like, hey, I'm gonna die. And from there, it's just a matter of reading the capture ace. Here's the thing. I can read to this point, but I wouldn't be able to get to the result of the life and of if it's mutual life or not. I can get about right here and then be like, I don't quite know if it's mutual life or if I'm dead. I would get to right here and be like, I don't quite know beyond this. I don't know if I would have noticed all of this. If it was Go Congress, I might, because I have 3 hours on my clock, or an hour and a half on my clock, but I probably would have chickened out. I probably would have gone here. Depends on how much time I had and how much counting I was doing. Yeah, I would have chickened out. I would have chickened out. But I wouldn't have died. I'm like 80% sure I wouldn't have died. 80%, a good like 75. Good like 75% sure I wouldn't have died. I don't think I would have died. I don't know if I would have read everything, but I don't think I would have died. I would have gone right here. There's no way I would have fixed these 3 stones. No way. Which means you shouldn't have did this. There's no way you're reading this all, right? There's no way you were like, I've read this entire corner and I'm setting him up to die. There's no way you read all that, right? No way. That would be like freaking 7 Dawn, 8 Dawn, 9 Dawn reading. If you're like, I'm setting him up to try to kill me and then he's going to die in the process. That would be like really good reading. No, I don't believe it. If you could read that much, you would be like 7 on Fox. Michael Chen's a freaking pro. Michael Chen is a pro. He like has the instincts for this. There's a difference between a 5 Dawn Fox and Michael Chen. Okay, there's a bit of a difference. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about 5 Dawn level. Well, yeah, like you should try to read it. If you can, great, but like that's hard to do in real life, right? It's easier said than done. Like, I get the concept. I agree with the concept. I try to apply the concept, but it's still easier said than done. That's some, like... That's a lot to read. I would have instantly, almost instantly, ignored this. To the point, I don't think I would have even considered this as white. I would have probably tried to connect. I almost, for sure, would have played right here. Thank you for the follow, X-Line. Welcome, welcome. This would be really difficult to come up with on purpose. Like, if I was reading that much, it would be like Go Congress quality. I could only do that at like Go Congress when I have like 90 minutes on my clock and I'm just staring at the board for 3 hours, okay? Give me 3 hours with the Go board, I could probably come up with it. Possibly, right? Not even like for sure, I could possibly come up with it. Give me 3 hours on a Go board. But if you're talking like an online Fox game, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes? You're crazy. I am not coming up with that in 5 or 10 minutes. No way. No way. All right. That was entertaining. That was a kind of funny trap, accidental trap. It's kind of funny, but I want to say like the shape here and I don't know. You're right here shows you're a lot more flexible than black, but the shape right here in this corner was, in my opinion, not the greatest. Yeah, that was kind of funny that he died. Black's just not reading. I want to say right here. Let me make a big circle. Right here and right here were the mistakes, I think. These are where the mistakes were, I think. Oh yeah, hope you enjoyed. All right, now going from 5 Dawn to 18Q. Are we ready? We ready, HGH, are you here? Okay. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Fix right there. Or right here. That one, because that one's like that, and that's a ladder. Nice. You would never fix this one. Well, you're reading this, aren't you? I see what you're reading. You're actually really close to the answer, but this is more efficient. But you're fixing your cutting points. That's what we care about, right? That's what we care about at this level. Fix your cutting points. In my opinion, this wall should have an extension until like 5U. In my opinion, you want this foundation for the wall. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a weak group later. So in my opinion, if you get this wall, get this extension. It's very helpful. It makes the game easier. Because if white plays like right here or something, this wall almost always gets attacked. Be careful about that. What if I pincer you? Now you have to deal with the big fight. 4th line, support on both sides. 4th line. This is flat. Target acquired. Push towards the wall. Thickness is similar to the edge of the board. You want to trap it against the edge of the board. Okay? You want to trap it against thickness. So that's how you would come up with this move. Because this one, they're going to run away this way and cut off your groups. Or like that. So this one would have been here and then Hane. You want to treat thickness like the edge of the board. But cap is usually one of our attacking moves, so your shape is correct. Knights moves are cuttable. They can't play a cuttable shape into a 1-point job. Yeah, this is a nice moves. This is why white should have done that. So you missed a cutting opportunity, unfortunately, but push a cut. Yeah! Look at that. You can cut it all, but that would have been a little bit better to be perfect. But it's fine. You cut it, and you got like 20 points for it. Here. This is pretty big. You don't attach and descend. If you're gonna descend. If you're gonna attach, Hane. Okay, if you want to descend, descend. This is easy. This is simple. It's good. They played it at professional level in the 90s, I think. Let me actually check. They play that in the 90s. See, max dates. Let's do 1995. 1995. Okay, that one didn't play either. That one didn't do either. Does it approach top right? Nope, he hit that. Okay. Ooh, these are handicap games. Go Sagan played teaching games? That's cool. Got some teaching games from Go Sagan and Three Stone games. I don't see any approaches. So maybe I'm just wrong. I don't see anyone approaching squat. Do they high approach start points back then? Don't do that. Okay, I don't see it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Either way, slide over attach if you're going to do that. If you attach, you need to do this. There's better in game. Oh man, I'm brain farting right now. Yeah, I think I had it right. Yeah, better in game. Ooh, nice cut though. Very exciting. You know what? I like this. I like this a lot. This turned out amazing. Careful. Just fix your cutting point. Just don't die. Don't die is great move. Don't die is great move. This is dying. And now you're in trouble. Okay, okay. Tiger's mouth for eyes. Very good. You're still dying, unfortunately. I don't see how you live. Yeah, dude. There's a cut at K17. Hey, ladder, ladder. Aw. Atari right here. And you can squeeze. And then it's a ladder. It's a forced ladder because of the Atari gives you the liberties you need to ladder it. No! No! We didn't count our liberties! Could have also done this. This is stupid fancy. But it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Yeah, the answer was the cut and ladder. That was the only answer. Or cut it back here. That was the answer. But basically all of this went wrong because you attacked with the weak group. Instead, if you had just played, let's say, this way and connect, you're alive. Right? So once you're alive, then the corner would have been dying. Hi, cat. Or just connect, right? Connect and then slide. So defense first. Cutting is good, but defense first. This is actually bad to save now. These are not cutting stones anymore, so now it's just 2. No sound? We definitely have sound. Someone could let them know that there is sound. Yeah, these are not cutting stones anymore. So now we just want to play big move. Tail in my face. Okay. Excuse you. All right, you gotta go over there. I'm doing game reviews. No worries. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Okay. This is fair to try. Nice. No! No! That's always a false eye. Never connect that stone. It's always a false eye. Oh, this is your game. Oh yeah, it is. Hey. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, you have to surround and they'll live. Because if you want to take the eye, it's there, but then they have this to escape and make a second eye. Otherwise, they escape. So yeah, little premature, but understandable. But you never connect the Hane right here, because that's always a false eye. Fix your cut. Make it a ladder. All right, fix your cut. This is small. This is not a cutting stone because you have to imagine that this is captured. This stone doesn't matter because white's alive everywhere. So don't save non-cutting stones. This is not good because white can just Atari and then kill you. One more push. Oh, wow. Really? It didn't work? Shocking. I'm honestly surprised that didn't work. I am shocked that that did not work. There is a net, though. I can just net it. That's fair. I can just net it. Yeah, just net it. It works. Cap, attack something? Attack the white stone somehow? Okay, cutting's good. Maybe cap a little bit stronger. Connect. I don't like the shape because what if white tries to cut through you? Yeah, you have too many cutting points. So it looks good up until the fact that you realize you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cutting points. So if white gets clever about it, then white should be able to break through. In theory. In theory. But white could have just jumped. Like, that would have been fine. Easy peasy. That is a cutting stone. You want to fix cutting stones. Okay. 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 Careful. This is a lot. You're getting cut. You're leaving cuts everywhere instead of connecting things. Connect things. It's very helpful. Less things go wrong if you connect things. Uh-huh. 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 Uh-oh. White messed up. Yep, and died. Yeah, white messed up and died. You can just connect. I don't see why you can't connect. Yeah, I believe so. Technically, you gave up another cutting stone. It's fine because this one's a false eye, but technically your habits are supposed to be fixing cutting stones. Technically speaking, you should be saving cutting stones. Yeah, the white's supposed to die here. Ooh, white found a co. This is not a good co for white, though. Yeah, fortunately not a good co for white. Neat. It doesn't quite work, but it's very neat. If black goes right here, then these two stones are going to get in trouble with something, right? And then I can start utilizing that to get these. And if you save them, then I get you back. That's the theory anyway. So it begs the question is, can I do this? But that is a co. But then I have all these co-threats. Maybe it's fine. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. No, 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 no! 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 You have to play here. And then it's dead. And then it's dead. And then it's dead. White has to jump back. And then you fix the cut. Yeah, you kill it by playing on the nose. And then they go here, you Atari, they connect, you connect, and they can't make life inside. Not enough room for life. Uh-oh. No, you need to block your end game now, because now the monkey's gotten loose. The monkey has gotten loose. White doesn't need to do that. White just needs to take this. The monkey is loose. No, make the co. Because it's black's problem, not white's. So white gets to get 2 moves in a row. Otherwise, like, black has to do all this, and then white gets like 2 moves in a row. The monkey is loose. Nobi Sente. Play Sente. Keep the initiative. Keep the initiative. Keep the initiative. This is double Sente. This is pretty big. Not quite a goose to Suji. Yeah, technically there's nothing there, but understandable fear. Fine to check this, but technically it's a ladder, yeah. Mm-hmm. I like that you're looking, but yeah, nothing here. It's nice to try and find a Goose Tsuji, though. You guys missed the Ko. Missed the Ko top left, or top middle. All right, keep up practicing with the cutting points. Don't attack with weakness, but it looks like you're aiming at the cuts a lot more, so that's good. Cutting things is good, cutting things is good. Learn about the monkey jump. Keep doing Go problems every day, because there's still a lot of shapes for you to learn. I don't know if you've worked your way through the campaign or not on Samego Dragon, but work your way through that. Still plenty of shapes for you to learn. Especially with the monkey jump. Hopefully this helps you with the monkey jump. Yeah, I think that's most of it. Oh yeah, the ladder. Keep doing ladder Go problems. Keep doing ladder Go problems. Keep doing ladder Go problems. It's like a 40-point difference. It would have been like a 40-point difference. Yep, that's pretty big. Pretty big, pretty big, pretty big. Nets and ladders. It's a secret to the Q levels. Okay, Bert. Are you still here?
Review started.
Ladders and nets. Ladders and monkey jumps. Ladders and monkey jumps. Do you not play here? I guess not. I guess not. Yeah, even 2Qs and 3Qs will miss very simple ladders, so don't feel bad. It's the secret to the Q levels. These ladder cutting points, cutting stones, ladders, nuts. This is small. This has to be small. This cannot be the move. What do I know? What do I know? What do I know? It's just because it's Sente doesn't mean you do it, but technically you're supposed to do it again. Just because it's Sente doesn't mean you have to do it. Whatever. Whatever. What do I know? Don't you Knights move locally? I don't know. Cool. AI is useless because it's always going to say to capture that stone. This looks like overplay. Because white can always live in the corner, right? This is not good. I don't know. I think it's not good, but AI might disagree. This one being the top left, top right, or bottom left? Don't you just play here? You don't need to Atari, right? You do Atari? Wow, I'm just bad at this game. Okay. I'm just bad at this game. Go figure. This coat works, doesn't it? Well, this can't be good for white. Is this Joseki too? Is this a Joseki? I don't know. Is this something I don't know too? Okay, that is good for black. Okay, that is good for black. I was concerned. I was wrong about every other corner. Wait, cut. Is this overplay? Probably. Okay, then what about attach and honey? Or here? See if I'm right. Sorry, I forgot. This move is the only move to do everywhere for some reason. All right, let's pretend that white goes here. What do you do? Okay, I'm close. I'm close. Haha! I got something right. You know more Josekis than I do. Normally you connect. Really? Yeah, normally you don't Atari, and normally you connect, so half right, half wrong. This feels good for black. This feels very good for black. Can you not Hane? Why can we not Hane? Because this is a tiger's mouth, not a Tsuji. Yep, definitely Hane. Yeah, you can. The crosscut isn't a Tsuji in the stream. It's tiger's mouth. So it's not the same. It's not the same thing. This feels passive because you have all these pushes. What about here? Make a kind of Mii looking stuff. Wow, the worst one. Got it. No, I was here. I was here. Okay, not the worst one. Not the worst one. Not the best one. Not the worst one. This is slow. This has to be slow. It has to be something like right here or something. Here. This is looking something. Can't be this move. Ah, it's cut. Still cut. Yeah, it's too slow. No, almost 4 points. Normally you want the extra value if there's no peeps. Yeah, so a little over a point mistake. If there's no peeps, you want the extra points. It's overplay. It's overplay. Too slow. I wanted to do something. I wanted something. Yeah, it's too much. I was considering, but too much. Much too much. Take Sente. This doesn't threaten to cut anything, right? Because if white ignores, there's no move right here. It does threaten something? What does it threaten? Oh, I'm stupid. No, I'm not. Oh, basically white does have to respond. White does have to respond. So if I ignore 35 points from 23, it's a 10-point mistake. Is white dead? Oh, white's just straight up dead. I thought this was alive. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My life and death is not my strongest skill. I was thinking the tiger's mouths were alive. My mistake, my mistake. I still don't like it. I prefer the endgame. I prefer the endgame. I still don't like it. Even knowing it's Sente, I still don't like it. I would prefer having the endgame or something. I don't know. I usually just don't like doing Sente moves for no reason. This felt super good for you. It should be here because these two stones don't have enough liberties to be strong. So taking the liberties of weak stuff makes it easier to cut. Did you miss a life and death problem? Did you miss a life and death problem? No? Just in-game? Then why? I get whatever. Free in-game. Yeah, it's nice when you actually read something correctly. Can you not go here? Yeah, I don't think you need to connect. Oh, I'm sorry. This is 3 points better. 3 points better. My apologies. My apologies. This is a 17-point mistake. What? What? How is this a 17-point mistake? Yeah, but you would still go here, and then I guess white has to sacrifice it. I was thinking white could push out. Dear goodness. Dear goodness. That doesn't fix all the cutting points. Just connect. Because later you will have this cut. If T2 isn't there, T3 kills the group. You are correct. Because black can connect now, instead of being in a Atari. You are correct. Okay, this feels like a bunch of Sente moves that don't really matter. Oh wait, white's dead. Why? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is white dead? White's just straight up dead. When did that happen? Oh, that's why you didn't want to play here. Because of the eye shape. I get it. I get it. I get it. G18 doesn't work. Oh, why doesn't it work? E18. F19. F19. Oh, because of the co. Neat. 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 I did not see F19. Neat, neat, neat. Neat, 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 neat. What is the ASA? Negative 11 points. I'm sorry. I'm bad at Go. ASAs do nothing. Oh, because you kill the whole thing if you just cut. There's so many ways to win, apparently. Like a bajillion ways to win. The AI is like, no, this is too small to kill. Go kill this. Basically, it's hard to lose. Yeah, I think I might have said this before, but you know more Josekis than I do. I think maybe you struggle with the shape a bit. With shapes. So maybe, like, I don't know, how many games do you play? You playing enough games? You could play more. It's not bad, but you could play more. Oh, you didn't play at all last month. You have played 3 games this month? Oh, you did play last month. It says you didn't play right here. But you did. There's April right there. You played 2 games. You didn't even register. It's finals. What major? Or are you in high school? Math? What's wrong with you? Who majors in math? Oh my gosh, that sounds like a nightmare subject. The only thing worse than math is history. I don't know. To me, it feels like math. Math feels like a skill for a major, not a major in and of itself. Like I'm majoring in a part of a major. It feels like. I feel like you need math to do things, but you don't like just major in math specifically. Like I know that I'm wrong, but it feels like that. It feels like math is just a part of something bigger. I don't know. It just feels like it. You're not the first math major that I've met. Math is I could have liked math a lot more if I had better teachers. Yeah, computer science majors I see all the time. I saw it, Soup. Computer science majors I see all the time. I think there is a way I could have learned math where I would have enjoyed math quite a bit. I enjoyed trying to come up with algorithms for answering questions. I did not enjoy just memorizing answers, just memorizing formulas. Memorizing formulas was awful. I felt like it didn't make any sense. I didn't know what I was learning. I was just memorizing it for the test, and I had no idea what to do with it. Especially trigonometry. Oh my gosh. Well, even in college, for college calculus, I had I have learned that there are some things you don't do with some races. For example, don't learn math from Indians. They are way too good at math and don't know how to dumb it down for Americans, okay? They don't know how to speak dumb American. They're way too high level and they just expect you to get it a lot faster than you can get it, okay? I'm just a poor white dude, okay? So don't take math from Indians. They are too good at it. Too high level. Can't do it. Can do it. That professor, I had two professors, I believe, that just could not dumb it down for me. And I was like, I am not following. I cannot do it. If you want to be good at something, but also hate the something that you get good at, learn it from a Chinese man. And do everything they tell you to do. Okay? You will get really good at it, and you will hate it because of the amount that you will have to do. But they'll be really good at getting you good if you don't backtalk and you do exactly what they say without complaints. If you start complaining, they will just give up on you. Yeah. Live your life trying to be as polite as a Japanese person. Yeah, put the jacket down. Put the jacket down. Yeah, just do what you're told to do. You'll hate it every minute of it, but you'll get really good at it. Be as polite as a Japanese person, but probably don't be as hormonal as a Japanese person. Pick and choose what you learn from them. Seth, have you seen the Have you been into Japan at all yet? I know you were. Look, there was a lot of interesting, just adult things randomly in Japan. Okay, it was just culture shock a little bit. I got on the train and this dude was just looking at pornography on his iPad on the train, and I'm just like, how is this? No one's saying anything. This is just fine and accepted. There's little kids here, and he just doesn't care. They didn't have stuff covered in certain stores, and I was like, there's not. This is it was a little too accepted. I don't know. It was just a little bit of a culture shock, because it's like, it's a secret here. Like, you're not allowed to have hormones in America. It's a secret. Okay, unless you're at a bar or whatever. Certain places it's fine and accepted, but most of the time it's a secret that people have hormones. Okay, you don't talk about it. You have to be respectful and blah blah blah. But there's like random parts of Japan where it's like, look at this wall. Like, nothing's covered. It's just here. Okay, it's just here. I had a tour guide. My tour guide was this girl, right? And she took me to the manga store, and I was like, oh my gosh, manga here, manga there, manga everywhere. And then I turned left, and there was not manga on the wall, uncovered. And she looked left, walked right. And I was like, looked left, saw it, froze, collected myself, walked right, and then it's like, she didn't say a thing. She didn't warn me, she didn't react, just no reaction at all. There's just a lot of acceptance for the hormones, I think. With that being said, the politeness of Japan is next level. I much appreciated the niceness of people in Japan. It was a little bit awkward. The hormonal stuff was a little bit awkward to get used to, but the rest of it was really nice. I didn't feel like I was going to get mugged. I felt like being lost at night in Japan, I should have gotten mugged, but I didn't. If I was going to be anywhere at 1 a.m. with a suitcase, clearly a tourist, clearly lost, very robbable, I would like to do it in Japan. That because I'm less likely to be robbed in Japan or scammed in Japan. Less likely, not impossible. I was there at 1 a.m. in the morning, walking around with a suitcase, completely lost. Clearly a tourist, completely lost, with everything important to me in my hand. I was very muggable. And I was like, I'm gonna die. This is how people like go missing in foreign countries. Like this is what they do. But no, I had a very nice Japanese man help me find where I needed to go. At 1 a.m., he stopped everything he was doing and helped me for an hour. At 1 a.m., this dude stopped and helped me for an hour. What a nice man. I said arigato or arigato gozaimashita in my American English, Japanese English as best I could, like so many times. I was so thankful to that dude. He helped me at 1 a.m. for an hour. Nice dude. Sirius, are you still here? Cool. All right. You are black. Nah, take the open corner. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Just get your advantage. Get your advantage. Don't be scared. Ooh. I just studied this one last year and I already forgot it. But I think which cut there, Atari. There. There? Is that correct? Am I mistaken? Or is it... Oh, you don't have stupid AI. Dang it. Why aren't you premium? Well, I thought the tiger's mouth was fine. Use Catago locally. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. No, I remember now. Is Descend their Hane their... When do you get the tiger's mouth? I forget. I swear there's an easy one where you got the tiger's mouth. I forget. I haven't studied it since last year. I haven't played it since last year. That feels wrong because there's a double peep. Usually when there's a double peep, you are not strong. Yeah, I want to say push, pincer. I don't like your shape here. You've done something wrong. Shape is not good. I would love to pincer so I can play this, or this. Something. I don't know. I want to pincer white. Maybe even here. I don't know. I want to pincer things. I would never do that. You lose all the 3/3 stuff. Yeah, I would never play that move. This is too nice. You lose access to all the corner stuff. Just jump, peep there, and then cap, maybe? It's a simple pattern. Probably here, because you need a base. You need to start thinking about a base for the 3 stones. Otherwise, you can get attacked pretty severely. Yeah, I want you to just focus on the left side of this line. Notice how you have a dragon here and a dragon here. And this dragon has cutting points. This one doesn't, but neither one has a base, eyes, anything. And then look at white's foundation, mostly foundation. So on the left side of the board, you're getting outplayed shape-wise. Oh, push and cut. That was a good sack. Yeah, sacrifice the 2 stones and cut things. Cut things is great. Oh. Push first, then do it. You don't want them to fix this way. Huh? Here? Maybe that's better. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's my idea. It's my idea. Don't hate. It's my idea. Okay, you got it. Yeah, this is good for block. Really good for block. Nah, just go here. Don't stress. You'll get your profit. Okay, I legit didn't think white would play this way. Like, I saw that this was a possible future, and I was like, but white's not going to play it. I was like, white can just, you know, live or whatever. I didn't think white would actually play that. Jump. Jump is faster. Is this Sente? This is Sente. And Cap is the local basic move. Oh yeah, that's weak. Forgot about that. So everything's just going in Black's favor right now. Cut. Yep, perfect. Yep, cut. Yep. Everything's going great. Then just make life. No, Tiger's mouth. Tiger's mouth. Be tiger. Tiger strong. Tiger strong. This has clamp stuffy stuff. Why clamp here? Doesn't this just work fine? This looks fine to me. I feel like this is asking for a Tsuji. Like, it's asking to get laddered or something. I don't know. It's so close to just being dead. Like, asking to die. It's so close. It's so close to being bad shape. What? Oh, you're dying. Yeah, the key here for this was here. It's a huge difference. Oh, sorry. My apologies. It's this tiger's mouth. Apologies. My bad. Wrong tiger. Either way, that was one of the key moves. So I want to say your overall concepts are good, but you're missing some shit. What the fudge? Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. So white should just not do that. Should have attacked K5 from a different side. You mean like this? Then squeeze. Yeah, squeeze. Squeeze me. Squeeze me, please. Squeeze me. That makes sense. Perfect sense. Yeah, this was one of the key moments, though. Okay, somehow you lived. This should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think you're dead. No. 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. Yeah, I think you're dead. That's not the way to do it. Okay, they just want a mutual life. Wait. Okay, you're dead no matter what. I got it. Yeah, so you're dead no matter what. Okay, that's why you... Yeah, so you're dead. You're dead. It's not even a go. It's co? I mean, it's like a 3-step co, right? Or 2-step co, 3-step co? that count as a ko? 2 or 3 step ko? Is that a ko? Is that really a ko? Is a 2-step ko a ko? Do we consider that a ko? You know what would really suck right now? Maybe not, because he would just suck. But yeah, something like this. Something like this would really suck. I don't like this Tanuki. I want to see you killing this thing. Oh, the 3 sons are dead. Sorry, ignore me. Ignore me. Forgot. Forgot. You're getting cut. You're getting cut. Getting cut. Cutty. Getting cutty. Hello, Elephant. Unfortunately, this is around the end of the stream. I'm actually over a lot of time that I normally do anyway. But maybe next week. I stream twice a week, at least. And I do game reviews Thursdays and Fridays. I feel like your entire game is a life and death problem. I don't know. There's so many cutting points. Start a ko. I want to say a lot of your headaches are coming from your earlier shapes, though. Okay, yeah. Yeah, as I do. Okay, white should die here, right? Here? Oh, no. Ah, there's 3 stones. AI, help me. That makes sense. Just give up the corner for the bigger side. That's a good trade. I didn't consider it. Yeah, I want to say a lot of the issues this game was from earlier moves. This is just greedy. Yeah, that's just greedy. A lot of the issues this game were from the earlier moves. Yeah, the shapes. So Joseki's. Some of the middle game connections. Maybe work on Joseki's. 014 was your misclick. Ah. By the way, I think the important stuff was earlier on. So maybe learn your Josekis. Learn Josekis. It's not out yet, but I'm actually working on a tool that might help with that. So if we go to version test, if it's working. So what I'm working on right with this is I'm slowly uploading games to the database. And what I have, or what I'm building, is this opening search board. If it's working. This is why it's not live yet, because I still have to fix it. And just play out your opening moves and see how many games pop up. So right now there's 7 games. And then if I play a star point, there's 1 game, and which obviously this is the test database. There's like 20 games versus like 1,000. So this is just the test database. It's not out yet, but what it'll do is you'll play out an opening and then you'll review games that have played that opening. And you can limit it to maybe the 90s or something. So like early 2000s. So limit it to 2000 for that opening. Obviously 0 games found on here because it's not the live database. You could also just review certain players like Gosei Genshuzaku. They are, for now, it is very specific because it's right now it's just comparing the SGF value. So it's you can't just play here, 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 and get the same value as here, 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 here. It's not the same thing. I've not figured out a way or thought of a way to do that yet. If you want to do that, though, there is this on Wall Theory. They're basically what I'm basing this idea off of. So you can do what you want to do with that. But that's also what I'm building here. Theirs is more up to date. I don't know if it does the way I want it to do, though. Can you limit it by year? Number of games, all games. You can go modern games, post AlphaGo, new game, all games. I want like before AlphaGo. I want the 90s. 90s is great for learning basic stuff. But this exists. Use that at your leisure. This doesn't exist yet, but I am working on it. But basically the idea is replay pro games like 1 or 2 a day with your opening and learn the Josekis that come in those programs. You can also do this with AI as well. Like when you review your game, you're gonna pull up the AI and be like, hey, AI, what is the Joseki? And they play this and you say, okay, what's the Joseki? And AI says, Tanuki. And you're like, okay, next game I'm going to Tanuki. Or maybe I'll push 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Pincer. Okay, so next time I play it, I'm going to try to push, get the wall, and pincer with the wall. Right? And that way you just learn your Josekis 1 at a time that are relevant to you. But right now I think your Josekis are not perfect. Yeah, your Josekis are a little bit off the mark. So you're reviewing with Katago, you have Wall Theory. I think with those 2 tools, work on your opening a little bit. Try to master the first like 30 moves. Get your first 30 to 50 moves like really strong. Because you can study the first 30 to 50 moves with just the AI and pattern searching. But yeah, the tool that I'm working on currently, it has to do order specific. I have not thought of a way. In that game, you didn't make a dang game though, so I'm just quoting from that game. That's the game that I saw. I'm not sure. If you guys have any ideas, let me know, but I'm not sure how to turn this into a local search. You're not going to lose the game from your opening, but it doesn't mean it doesn't matter. Like, the opening makes the middle game easier or harder. It doesn't decide the game, but wouldn't you like the middle game to be easier rather than harder? It's not going to decide your game, but it'd be nice to have. That's the transition from middle game to end game happens between 70 and 120. Hello, Jay. 70 and 120 is where end game starts. So the transition from middle game is usually after the second, third, or fourth Joseki. Usually third or fourth Joseki at our level. But some pros will go second Joseki into the middle game. But usually it's how a certain Joseki will affect another board, and both players are trying to get it to work in their favor. So I would say between 30 and 60 is where middle game will start. And set the board state as the starting points instead of a blank board. If you know how SGF works, that would be add black, add white, instead of black plays, white plays. Instead of the colon W, it would be AW. So right now I'm comparing text. So it's a start. Obviously, it's not everything that I want. But if I just started adding moves, it would be add white, add black, instead of play black, play white. And I could search these separately, so maybe I could do that. So like I could divide this by the colon, and I could find games that have all of these moves specifically. Maybe I could do like a contains list. Like if I split this list and it has to contain everything in this list. That might work. It sounds cool in theory, but that sounds very heavy. That sounds very intense. This needs to be very easy and fast to search. Yeah, this is what I was working on today. In addition to that, I uploaded Shusaku, 400 Shusaku games to our database. So now we have Shusaku 400 plus, Go Seigen 800 plus. I believe I have all the AlphaGo games, which I believe is 200 plus. Oh, refresh. Let's see, AlphaGo. Oh, this is the test database. Mega Dragon, SGF list. Yeah, I think AlphaGo we have like 200 games. Slowly but surely, hundreds added every day. So currently, I don't have it. Oh, I don't have the number on the live. The number exists on the version test, but not the live yet. We have a lot though. 184 pages of 10 games, so it's like 1,800 games. We have a lot of games. And I have a lot of work to do to get this into the tens of thousands. I have to upload tens of thousands of games. Rip. Rip me. All right, that'll be it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Be sure to check out Congress, the sponsor of today's stream. Hopefully I will see you guys there. Let me know if you are going, and then we can see you there. Otherwise, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you're interested in the Smega Dragon, you can follow on SmegaDragon.com and get puzzles and access to our database. With that, let's go ahead and find someone to raid. Hey, Zeecher Mike. All right, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you probably next week. I do have a Go tournament next weekend, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I will see you guys when I do. Adios.